An update on the pumpkins that we planted. They are coming up. I have got to get down here and do some thinning out. That's cantaloupe right there. And here's something that really ticks me off. If you're driving down the road and you throw bottles out of your vehicle, don't subscribe to my channel, because I'm out here picking glass up and I'm 40 feet away, 50 feet away from the road. But everybody seems to want to throw bottles and try to hit a street sign that's up there. And when it rains, it washes it down here in my garden spot. That's my pet peeve of the day. All right. What I am going to do though is give you an update on the video of the tomato plant I planted. Okay, now I have got to get down this garden and do some work. Now, the video with the tomato in it that I planted, remember I told you that we had bought a $3 tomato? It was a 2-quart. And I mentioned in my video, the only thing you're doing when you're giving that extra money to that nursery or the big box store is you're buying a couple weeks. Okay, I'm going to show you. Here's the tomato that we bought. There's the sticker still right there. Okay, that's the Better Boy. Alright, now I'm going to show you some of the ones that I bought for $2.50 in a pack of 4. Here they are with tomatoes on them. Starting. I've got to get these things tied up. So, these $2.50 plants are outgrowing the bigger plant that I put out. Don't waste your money buying a bigger plant. I think I've got the trays over here that these tomatoes come in, and I'll show you what they actually come in. I'm glad that electric fence ain't on. Well, I thought I had them down here somewhere. Here's your 2-quart cup. This is what you're going to pay $3 for. Is this right here? That size. Here they are. And this is the size that you're going to pay $2.50 for all of them. And I just showed you proof. You don't need to do that. Okay? So, it's your money. I just try to save you a buck. This Saturday, if the weather holds out, I'm going to take a $20 bill and I'm going to plant a 15 by 15 area. I've already got the area tilled out, and I'm going to plant that and show you that for 15 bucks you can feed your family fresh vegetables, you know, all year long, and have plenty of them for $15. And that'll go for flower beds or raised beds or whatever you got. But you know, it's something to think about. For the price of 5 salads at the grocery store, you can put out enough vegetables to cut that to where you've got them every week fresh. It's worth it. Now here's the original swarm that was trapped. Now, I mentioned that these were very docile bees in one video. Let me tell you this. Yesterday when pulling that frame out, I got stung twice. Once in the forehead and once in the cheek. Now, I don't use protection. I don't, for some reason, the bee suits are too hot for me. Now, here's the thing about getting stung. If you're going to keep bees, it's going to happen. There's one thing you got to remember. If you're holding a frame of bees and you get popped in the face, it's hard to stop human instinct of dropping whatever you got and swatting it. The way I keep from doing that, and I'm new to beekeeping, don't get me wrong, I'm new to it. The way that I keep from doing that is thinking, hey, I can either take this one sting like a man or a grown woman, or I can drop this frame and get my butt eat up. You got a tough decision to make. But I love it. And if you get started in beekeeping, you're going to like it too. If you've got good bees. I got good bees. These are free. That makes them even better. But you can see that they're calming down. It's coming on evening time. And when I got up here this evening, son, I thought they were swarming on me. Even my my new hive down there. Now they've started, this one right here is hatched. She has started laying again. She is a magnificent queen in this hive. I've yet to find her though. I've looked and looked and looked, but I don't want to keep them too stirred up for too long because they get aggravated. Like I said, I don't have a beekeeper within probably a 5-mile radius of me. And me and a gentleman got talking the other day about, I was talking about the darkness of some of these bees, and he was like, oh, you probably got some with Russian in it. Well, nobody I know keeps Russians up here. Nobody I know personally even keeps bees except for one guy and in this area, and he's 5 miles away from me. And a bee swarm is not going to, travel that far, I don't think, without somebody capturing it in this area, because everybody's looking for bees right now. A nook in this part of the country with a box, a 4-frame nook is going for $175, and a nook without the box is going for $150. And now I've bought 2 nooks. I've got to go pick one up this weekend. I know it's late in the season. I don't know what took him so long, but it's just the way things go in beekeeping, I guess. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the free bees especially. I haven't had the opportunity to do a cutout yet, and I'm new to beekeeping, so people don't even know I do it. So they're not calling me whenever swarms happen. But the longer you stay in it and the reputation gets out that you do it, you will get phone calls. Now this hive right here doesn't even have a beetle trap in it. This hive, it's strong. When I pulled that one frame up, it actually had a queen cell forming on it, and I tore it off and put 2 more empty frames in there and moved that frame down there to that small hive to kind of boost its numbers up. So I'm hoping that hive down there makes it, because that'll show people on YouTube that it doesn't take $500 or $600 to get started in bees. Now, if you're going to do like I initially done, I went to Man Lake and ordered, and it's just the brood box, the bottom board, inner cover, and telescopic top. That's all it comes with it, and it's $130. That one down there I got for free. You can see them coming in. Some of them's got pollen. There's pollen's loaded on them back legs. But subscribe to the channel. Ask me questions. I'm new to it. I've got a lot of older beekeepers that I call, and I probably worry them to death. I'm trying to stay as chemical free as possible. I'm not really interested in selling honey. I will eventually do that with a few of my hives, but right now my main concern is building my hives up. I want to have at least 50 hives, 25 here, and I've already asked permission from a couple about 20 miles away if I could put one on theirs. And that way I can split hives here and move them down there. It'll keep down some of the robbing through the winter time with my smaller colonies. And I'm hoping everything goes well. So if you got any questions, please feel free to ask them. I'll do what I can, especially about the gardening things. hey, shoot me an email, shoot me a comment. I don't mind a bit going out and doing something I've never done before and doing an experiment. But a lot of people ask me how I plant certain things, and like I said, I've done this the majority of my life. I don't have the best soil in the world here. My father's garden does a lot better that we put out. I try. I normally have above average luck with it. So just watch the videos and I'll show you as the season progresses, just like I done with the tomatoes. Hey, if I can save you $2.50, that's $2.50 you can spend on bees. So for now, I hope the Lord protects you the rest of this week and keeps you safe, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow at work, and I hope you have a very enjoyable weekend. Please come back, like I said, subscribe or hit like or leave me a comment. Running Reb, and it's time to go off in the woods and see if I can't find a place to put another swarm trap. So until the next video, be careful, be safe, and have a pleasant evening.